and welcome to my channel, Budgeting with Ali, or welcome back if you are one of the 86 subscribers I have. And if you have already subscribed, thank you. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you've been enjoying my videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post. I do post the majority of budgeting videos, although occasionally I do post other videos, and if anyone has any suggestions, I'm always open to hearing them. So I do cash envelopes and sinking funds with cash mostly. So every week before payday, I record these videos that just kind of check in and let you see how I've spent my money in the past 2 weeks. So it's kind of like it's a bi-weekly check-in because the monthly is great and it lets you see the whole month in one go, but this allows you to see kind of like where I spent, what weeks, etc., and what might have come up that meant I spent more, if that makes sense. So now that I've done that long spiel, let's get into the cash envelopes. So first of all is my cash envelopes. And for my giving envelope, I recently adjusted it to $130 because I got a raise. I did spend $130 of that because I gave it to my church, because that's my tithe, and so I should have $0 left. So this is my giving envelope, and as you can see, empty. Next up is restaurants, and actually I did a little trick. So I was gonna be spending more than this, however, more than I anticipated, like not more than I budgeted, but more than I thought I would. However, I had a free cheeseburger from McDonald's for their Monopoly. I had found that on one of the McDonald's meals I purchased, so I used that and then just paid for a large fries, and it still only came to like $3.45, so that was a lot cheaper. That was a couple dollars saved. So altogether for the past 2 weeks I have spent $17.15, which means I should have $12.85. Alright, so let's check that out. So restaurants, I'm going to take out my bills first, and then my change. Alright, so let's see what's going on. So first, bills. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 25, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. So that's what I do have, and I'm really proud that I was able to save the $10, because that is one of my goals for the month, is to save $10 from my cash envelopes, I believe. I'll have to go back and look at that because I haven't looked at it in a couple days. I should do that. And I know usually what I do is I take this money and roll it over to the next week, and then at the end of the month take all the money. But this time I am going to put this aside and put it as extra towards my debt. I want to try that and see how that goes, and if we run into issues, then we know that that's not something that I should be doing. I should go back to my old system, but I wanted to try it. Speaking of that, if you do cash envelopes, do you every 2 weeks, do you take what's left from those cash envelopes and put it towards your debt or your savings or whatever? Or do you wait until the end of the month? let me know in the comments below. Okay, so for fun, my fun is elevated this month, so I budgeted $50 for this paycheck and $50 for the next because of Black Friday. I did end up spending $25. And the reason it's so even is because I went to the farmer's market and they tend to keep things pretty even. So that means I should have, oops, I forgot to do the green, $25 left. So fun. And I know, but the thing that I want from Black Friday shouldn't, or Cyber Monday shouldn't be that much. So, yeah, and if it is, then I wouldn't buy it because that's not a good deal. All right, so 10, 25. I just wanted to budget that in case I saw something that was an excellent deal that I'd wanted but hadn't thought of yet. So yeah, so that's 25, and that is going to be different than the other cash envelopes because I am going to keep that because I know that I'll, well, actually, I might not need it, but I'd rather have it because I would prefer if it went half price, but I obviously can't guarantee that because it's not my decision. Anyway, so that's the one envelope I'm going to do where I actually do keep it. So groceries, I'm actually super, super proud of myself. $65 is what's budgeted for the first paycheck. I only spent, like guys, only spent $17.15. The majority of that was necessities, and the rest was just I've been working extra long hours because of some deadlines coming up, and I'm not going to get paid overtime because that's just not how it works. Instead, I'll get time in lieu of, but right now I just can't take that time because it's busy. It's crazy. Can't do it. So yeah, so I decided to treat myself and get a couple of bags of chips and some popcorn because I didn't realize I was out of popcorn. And so that's why that is because technically I could have saved a lot more, but you know what? I'm actually happy with that. I stuck with my guns and I only bought not the majority, my needs for the most part. So that means I should have $47.85 left in groceries. What are some of your tricks for groceries? Do you find that you have to make a list, or do you just like go at certain times of days? Like, let me know. I'm always interested. So first we'll pull out the bills. Okay. And then change. Oh, and before I forget, just as a reminder, my change does go into change envelopes, and then at the end of the year I'll take that money, count it, and put it towards my debt. Just so if you haven't watched any of my other videos, just so you know, and just as a reminder to some of my viewers who have already watched a ton of my videos and might have forgotten. Okay, so $47.85 is the magic number. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 2. Okay, I did math wrong. Okay, maybe, yeah. So it is actually $42.85 because 42, 75, 85, 40, 285. And let me, yeah. So 42.85 is what I have left. Sorry. I don't know how I messed that up considering I used a calculator, but apparently I did. Which means I might have spent less than I thought. Hold on, doing some math. So 42.85. Okay, so I need to borrow from here to get here. So 5, 1, 4 take away 2 is 2, 6 take away. Okay, so I did, apparently I spent more than I thought. I should have double checked my Dave Ramsey's Every Dollar app, because that would have had the actual amount, but I just, yeah. All right, so I mean, still good, because it's only $22. But yeah, I'm still happy with that number, because I mean, I saved double what I spent. So, all right, so I did put the change aside to go in the change envelopes, and the bills aside to go to the debt. So, oh my goodness. Guys, these videos do not go by without one instant where I just like mess up completely. And it happens. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, so for my bus, I budgeted $40. I spent $0 of that because it's $82.50. So I should have $40, and I forgot the green pen again. And this one again is going to be one where I do keep the money in here, because it's kind of a sinking fund, kind of cash envelope, because I split my bus pass into the cost of my bus pass in two, and then do it that way. So anyway, 2040. So that's my bus. So next cash envelope stuffing, I'll be able to go get my bus pass, which is good because I'll need that before the 1st of December. So altogether, I had a total of $315 budgeted for cash envelopes. I spent I spent more because I spent, because I spent $5 more, so that would be $94.30, and then take away $4 here, so $121.70. So I mean, that's really good. Like, my actual spending and my plus minus seems to be pretty close, and I'm kind of happy with that. And yeah, so I mean, cash envelopes seem to be going well this month, but knock on wood, because don't want to jinx myself. I potentially just did. All right, back to tracking. So my sinking funds that I have in cash are gifts, which I had $170 from last time. I spent $0 of that, which means I should have $170 remaining. So gifts. Let's do this. 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70. I'm going to add another 50 to that in my next cash envelope stuffing, which means, and then that should set me for Black Friday to get gifts, and then my December paychecks will just be kind of a couple last minute things that I really can't find deals on no matter what. Like candy, kind of thing. Anyway, so vacation is at $100. I spent $0 of that, which means I should have $100. So vacation, 50, 100. So that's off to a good start. We'll just put that in there. All right, what's up next is my MISC envelope, which $70. I spent $0, although I will have to spend next month because I do need to renew my prescription. So I should have 70 MISC. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70. So that's all good. And finally, sorry, I got ahead of myself. So for subscriptions, I had 100. I ended up spending $90 of this for my Disney Plus subscription, which I am sharing with my family, and I am paying for that. But my brother and his girlfriend, when they're out of school, have promised to pay half because they're gonna use it too. So, which means I should have $10 left. And the reason, before, I should also mention that this is the annual subscription because I figured you save $20 or something like that. And I mean, $20 is $20. So I'd rather get the annual subscription, especially because I know I'm already loving all of the things that are on there. So it's no skin off my nose to pay $90 that I've saved up for that purpose to pay for that subscription. So subscriptions, $10, and I am gonna save up. I'm gonna keep putting aside the $10 until I get to that 90 again, but I'm also gonna continue saving because my hope is that one, I'm gonna have enough for my annual subscription for Disney Plus by the time November comes around and my subscription becomes due again. But also, for the moment, I'm going to keep both Netflix and Disney Plus. So I want to see if I can save up some money to get ahead on my Netflix payments so I don't have to pay it every month. But that all depends, kind of, like I said, we're going to see how much use Netflix gets after Disney Plus has been around for a little bit. So yeah, and we'll just see about that. So finally, for hockey, I have $50 set aside for my season tickets, which I went and checked the price, and last year, the tickets for this year were $5.90 with tax. So that's my goal. And again, I should have 50 left. And I have to have that by July, or in July, because it comes due in July. So that's 50. There we go. So altogether, I had $4.90 in my cash envelopes at the start of this period. I spent $90, which still means I have $400 left in my cash envelope, or sinking fund, sorry. So yeah, that is how the month is going so far. Obviously my math skills need some work, but it's going really well, and I hope you enjoyed this. So, and as always, please do consider subscribing, hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post. Please do like and comment so that I know that you're liking these videos and so I can find out more about you. Until next time, bye!